Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, comment if you would like to. Um, so we had episode 2 of 90 Day Fiancé the other way. This time we got some of our old favorites back. One of my favorites, Devin and Jahoon. Now she was in South Korea and they were staying with his family, and if you remember, he had some criminal, something about selling cell phones or taking cell phones out of the country. I'm not sure. But he has this huge fine that he has to pay in order to get out of that. And he wasn't real good about holding a regular job and getting them a place. So she came back. All right, plus the quarantining thing over there, she said South Korea was much worse. And so she came back to her family in Utah. Okay, so then they talked to Yazan briefly. Now this is Brittany and Yazan, and he is in Jordan. And he says he misses her, but she does some inappropriate things, like her dress in his country would not be accepted. He says when she comes there, she's going to be wearing the hijab. I don't know if I said that right. Traditional dress, okay? I don't think she's going to like that. But his brother says that she's no good for him. She's, it's a totally different culture. Why is he so intent on having this woman that, it's going to bring shame on their family if she's going to run around like she does in Florida? And, he says, well, they would rather he choose a relative. Okay. And then he lies to his brother and says she wants to become Islam. Now, if you remember, she point blank does not want to become any part of the Islam religion. He brings it up, she changes the subject. She doesn't ask him questions about it at all, like what's it like, what do you believe? She don't want no part of it. And he's just flat out lying. Okay, see how that works. So then we check in with Ariella and Benny, we'll call him Benny. Now we find out he was married to an American before and has a 2.5-year-old son. Now, whatever reasoning, that things didn't work out for them over there, so she brought her son back to the States, so apparently he doesn't ever see him. And he's a Christian Orthodox, or Ethiopian Orthodox. I'm not sure exactly what religion that would be. But she's Jewish, and she's pretty much put her foot down. Baby is going to be raised Jewish. And, her family really asked her a lot of questions. She says she's annoyed with them judging him before they know him, but they're not really judging. They're curious. They want to know what kind of situation she's getting into. I mean, you're going to have a child with this person. You want to have this person in your life, hopefully forever. And they just want to know. Now our other favorites, Sumit and Jenny. So 5 months has gone by since Jenny last saw Sumit, and she's coming back. So he finds them a home. It's something older and cheap. It's not bad looking, really. His parents are aware that she's coming back to be with him, and they're not happy, but, there's not a lot they can say. Now we find out from Sumit and his brother talking that Jenny is actually older than his mom. Apparently it's the eldest son's responsibility to take care of the parents when they get older. And the son is saying, you're not going to be able to do this because you're going to be taking care of Jenny. She's older than our parents, And so he says, he'll talk to the parents, try and get them on board a little bit, but, I don't know, is it fear? I mean, is it respect for the parents, or is it fear? I mean, these guys, they just don't want to tell their parents anything that's going on. So, our other same-sex couple, Kenneth and Armando. Kenneth is moving in 1 week, so he's having dinner with his adult children. And, he says, he's going to miss them. They've been a part of his life for a long time. He's raised them all, single parent, and they're all like in their 20s. So he's been there, and he's done what he's supposed to. Now he wants to be happy. So he tells them, that he is going to go there, and he's even bought an engagement ring. But, he's also nervous too because he's worried about his family not accepting him because it's just not that common down there. It's not accepted like it is here. And, but his adult children, the bottom line, they're sad that he's leaving, but they want him to be happy. So back to Devin. She FaceTimes Jehoon. She doesn't feel like she can trust him financially and tells him that her mom is coming too for 10 days. Now, apparently she's paid for an apartment already. She's just hoping that, he will find a job and step up so they can stay in this apartment, I'm guessing. And he says he has a new job. And she asks, well, what does it pay? And he's, I don't know, 6,000 or 7,000. Okay, but he don't know what it pays. Okay. She says this is his last chance. Because if he can't provide for her and her kids, one of which is theirs, and if he's not going to step up and provide for them, then that's it. She'll leave and he won't come back. That's the end of it. So Jenny's ready to leave for India. And she says there is hope for them. She hasn't seen his divorce papers, which her daughter asks her about. Well, both of them actually. They're not happy that she hasn't seen them. And Jenny says, he chose her, so it's going to work out this time. Did he choose her, or was he able to stand up to anybody? Maybe he doesn't really want to, but he doesn't want to tell Jenny either. I don't know what to think about this guy. People say, oh, it's our favorite couple. He has lied, and he has done some underhanded things because he won't stand up to anybody. So they take her to the plane to say goodbye, and she's saying, this is her last chance at happiness. No, it's not, Jenny. No, it's not. So you gave up everything to go. You start over. People do it all the time. You get a different job, you get a different car, get a new place to live, and, eventually you may find someone here closer in age. I mean, he's going to want a baby too. That's one thing they all have in common. You're 61. Do you really want to have a baby? Seriously? No. Thank you anyway. So today is the day for Brittany. She's moving to Jordan. And she knows he has a very strict Muslim family, and they're pushing marriage. They want it done like in a few days, a week. And she has put them off by saying, her family can't just drop everything and come over, and she wants them to be there, which is logical. She doesn't bother telling them that she's still married, though. And it's going to take 6 to 10 months to get out of this marriage. Dad says, you really should discuss that, at least with him, before you go. Because he's worrying about her safety. Because, yeah, women don't have rights over there. Dad's right. He's absolutely right. She'll get over there and tell them, make them all mad. Then, what, they kick her out in the street and she doesn't have a way home or nothing? I mean, come on. So they get to the airport and her bag is overweight. So she leaves her wig stand behind. I guess Dad will take it home. And this was really funny because seeing that the very first time, I thought she was pulling a head out of her bag, It looked like a head. It's like, God, do you really want to do that in the airport? Security's going to come and like, who you got in there? Hilarious. But I do like her. She's one of my favorites. I understand completely how you would forget that you were married if you were only together for 3 months and he gets deported, and you just put it in the back of your mind and forget about it. I understand. I still like her. I don't care. So thank you all for tuning in today, and we will be back another time. Thank you. Bye-bye.